Hi, so I like Final Destination, but I had problems with the new one because I studied the blade and Eric should have lived. Let me explain why. So, Eric died via MRI machine in a wheelchair, I guess. Why? The only reason given is because he tried to save Bobby. Dude! Since when was that a rule? That has happened several times, and one of the rules is that if someone gets saved, then they're skipped. Not that if someone tries to save another person, death kills them with that person. Bitch! Ah! Nothing can convince me that this isn't stupid logic. It's no different than the multiple examples of someone saving another person and Final Destination being fine. Someone could say, oh, it's because he tried and didn't succeed, leaving room for death to intervene. But he wouldn't! He's a perfectionist! Here's another point. If they're not up next, then they don't die. Final Destination 2 and 4 give us examples of this. Eugene tries to shoot himself 6 times and it doesn't work because he's not meant to die. George is also an example. I guess the one exception here is Brian Gibbons, but he doesn't count and I'm going to explain why. Brian was going to get hit by a van but got saved before he did. That placed him at the end of Death's list. Someone could say that it was the same for Eric, right? Wrong! His example of this would have been the tattoo shop getting burned down. That would place him at the end of the list if he wasn't meant to survive that shit. But then why kill him later if Death could do it there? He was clearly meant to die. That chain reaction doesn't just happen without Death's hand. Eric survived and got placed at the end of the list. It wasn't his turn, yet Death gets sloppy and killed Eric anyway. If Death's abandoning his fucking rules now, just blow up the goddamn sun. I'm pissed off. And with the logic of Death not wanting intervention, yeah, no shit. But this is a new rule that never existed beforehand. If he didn't want intervention, then he should have crashed the trailer. Boom, the entire family dies there. But he always gets them one by one, right? No! Final Destination 2 was a movie, my lad, as well as Final Destination 3. Everyone on the list was there. Kill them now! Maybe I'm going crazy enough to forget Death's design at this point, but there's no reasonable excuse I can find for this. Fuck you, Final Destination 6. Love you. So I have to defeat the YouTube gods by stalling for time, so I guess I'll talk about my time in the theater, as well as, like, some additional thoughts, I guess. So before the movie even started, there was a preview of, like, the next Mission Impossible movie, and the people behind us said, man, I can't wait to watch him run for 15 minutes. My brother burst out laughing at that, and I had to ask him what was so funny, and he never answered me. During the opening premonition scene, the third time that the penny was shown, the girl behind me said that goddamn penny. Like, she and this penny have history. Speaking of, I actually do not mind that they replaced the premonition song with a penny this time, even though it would have been nice to have a premonition song just to kind of go along with tradition. You know, it would have been nice, especially if it's, like, adding a new song for us, like, you know, for me to add to my funny little playlist of horror movie songs. I love doing that. It's very fun. Yippee.